Hi there, this is Laura West from the Center for Joyful Business, and you haven't heard from me in a while. I have been traveling a lot this summer. I have been visiting some cool places, some really fun friends, and reconnecting some relationships, having some wonderful time with my 11th grader, who I only have a couple more years with, and before he's off to college and all his worldwide stuff. I wanted to do this message today because I'm feeling that it is time. I have been, over the last couple of years, I have been healing and recovering from lots of changes in my business and in my personal life. And I have been, after the healing, I went into kind of a let me figure out what's next place. And a lot of that was internal. But now it's time to go external. And it doesn't mean I have it all perfected, because actually what I have learned, I can be such an introvert. Once I get into my introvert self, I can just so get into my introvert self and stay there. But what I have noticed is that, what I know is that at a certain point you have to put it out. And you have to get feedback from the world. And you have to, the only way to breathe life into it is to do it for yourself, but then you need the collaborative piece. You need to breathe life into it with others through getting feedback and sharing the ideas and being able to articulate those ideas and form words around it and see where your energy goes and where it doesn't go, and see where other people's energy is and where it goes and doesn't go. I see lots of people joining us, so glad that you're joining me today. So I'm just doing a little announcement that it is time. And what it's time for, I actually sat with this question today quite a bit. Really what it's time for is that my company has been called the Center for Joyful Business over a decade now. And it's really time to be the Center for Joyful Business and what that really means. And part of what that means is becoming a place, a community, creating a bigger tribe where you can go to really find your creative, unique brilliance. And you know that your creative, unique brilliance, it matters in the world. It really matters. Trying to be like somebody else, that doesn't matter quite so much. Because we can tell that you're not being who you are. But when you really embrace all of your stories, even your struggles, your successes, all the different unique experiences that you've gone through, and the unique way that you walk through the world, because every one of us walks through the world a little bit differently. Like I said, I tend to go into that introvert place and then I come out with it. Some people are more extrovert and have to go out with it in order to get it inside. That's just one example. So the Center for Joyful Business is that place where you can come to really honor, claim, live, be your unique, creative, brilliant self. It's also a place to know that the work you're doing in the world, whether it's work in your life, in your community, in your business, it really matters. It matters. And it doesn't matter how kind of small, we'll say small, because quite frankly, small just means like numbers. But quite frankly, you could mentor one person or share a positive thought or a smile with somebody, the barista at Starbucks, and it could change their whole day. I was at a cafe the other day and the cashier looked at me and she just said, "Thank you so much for coming in today." And she really looked at me and it just totally shifted my whole morning. I was like, yeah, I'm really glad I came in here too. And I actually made a point to go back and tell her about that. The Center for Joyful Business is also a place where you can go when you need that shift. You need that perspective shift to remember that you matter, that your work matters, that whether you're writing a book that you've secretly not shared with anybody yet, that work matters. Whether you have a talk that you really want to give, work that you want to start doing, that next evolution of your work, it really does matter. And then this is a place where you get to create those, and I call them your passion projects. This is a place where you get to create your passion projects. And we get to make them real. We get to make them alive. Because like I said, you matter, your ideas matter. So stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing some updates throughout some more video updates throughout the month of August. And I hope you'll keep joining me and let me know what you think. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.